Hello friends, how's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel. This is Sherry. I'm here for Thrifty Thursday, so welcome. It's hashtag Thrifty Thursday and it's an open collab and anyone's welcome to participate. There's lots of participants in my description box. If you'd like to check out the other videos, that would be awesome. And if you haven't subscribed to their channel, go ahead and do that when you visit them. Watch some of their videos, give them some likes, and give them some thrifty love, right? So, yeah, I'm here to show you what I picked up this past week. I picked up a couple of things myself from a thrift store, and I also received some thrifty junk journal goodies for Mother's Day. So, we're going to dig into that and explore that because it's a big bag of stuff that I got for Mother's Day from my oldest son and my daughter-in-law. So, let's get started. But yeah, anyone's welcome to participate. Just use the hashtag, subscribe to my channel, post your video, or you can even do an Instagram post if you want, and post a picture of your thrifty goodies. So super fun, easy, stress-free. So yeah, I was at a thrift store last Saturday and I picked up these two things, and this was wrapped in cellophane, but I saw this. I guess they were like this, and I saw this and I wanted to see what they were because I saw this on the back and I'm like, well, if they're just plain like that, I don't know if I want to get them. It does say they're not quite vintage, 2003. So in another year, they'll be vintage in 2023. But I just went ahead and I figured I would go ahead and get them. They weren't, didn't cost very much. So I thought, okay, I'll go ahead and get them. But I still wanted to see what they were in the thrift store. So I opened them up and I took out one card and I saw this. Okay, so this is what's in the front. They are recipes. So like this is cherry cheese bars submitted by, and it has the person there. Pretty cool. Has the ingredients here and the recipe on the back. Isn't that cute? I thought they were super cute. So I thought they were all this. But then I got home and I opened it and I saw, oh, well, there's just a few of the recipes. I would have liked it if it was all recipes. I thought it was super cool with the little fruits on there and the little recipes. I just thought it was these are so pretty. And, I like the font of the typing. It looks like typing on the back. But yeah, so I thought it was all these, but it was just some of these. What is that? Probably about a dozen or something like that. And the rest are blank. So the rest are like this. So super cute, right? You can write your own recipes, of course. Your own, do your own thing. And so, I'm going to use them in my journals. You could use recipe, if in case you're new to junk journaling, you can use recipe cards for journaling cards or recipes, of course. But, I think they're super fun just to, stick in a pocket, especially something like this that is so generic that, it could be just any kind of writing space, right? Like an index card. So anyway, that was a super fun find. And then I found this at the same store. It's an old telephone and address book. I couldn't find a copyright in it. I couldn't find a copyright. So, but I opened it in the store and I just saw the old, it looks like it was never used. It's so weird because it looks pretty old. And it's got all the A through Z here. It's got a little bit of staining on these back pages here, which I don't mind at all. It's just, I'm going to say naturally distressed. So you see right here, naturally distressed for me. I don't know what that is. Maybe somebody spilled some coffee on it or something, but that's fine. And so I just saw these pretty, I thought they were pretty pages. Let's see, I haven't tried to open it. Let me see if I can, oh, okay, it opens easy. So I can get the pages out, but they're kind of have a light green. They are light green with brown, like brownish lines. The darker lines are brown, and you've got some more like green on. It looks like green on green. Yeah, I guess it's green on green. And then the little spaces and everything. So I think they're super cute to use in journals, one way or the other. You could put them into a journal as a page, and you can kind of fold them up and put them in a pocket, whatever you would want to do. And then these are also fun to use, little dividers with tabs. There's several different things you can do with those. So yeah, I think this will be fun to have put into journals in different ways. So those two things. And then, so what I got from my son, my oldest son, and my daughter-in-law, and they have baby Riley, was a bag full of, I'm going to say ephemera, okay? And let me pull some out. All I can do is show you what I can show you, and then the rest will be shown to you in other future Thrifty Thursday videos. But there is so much here. And what they did was they went to a antique store that was closing, and they were allowed to search through things throughout the whole store and throughout the back of the store in the storage places and things like that. And so these things that they got for me were not out for sale in the store. They were stuck, she said, my daughter-in-law said, they were stuck in drawers in some storage area, and the owner, I guess, never got a chance to bring them out. The owner closed he closed the store because he was retiring, and he actually sold the space. He owned this space, and it was a very, very large space. So he had lots of things out, and I bought things from him. But these things, from what she said, were never out. So anyway, let's see what they gave me, because it's so much. I'm like, I looked at some of it, but I have not, had time to go through all of it. So I'm going to try to go as quick as I can and do a little bit today, and I'll do a little bit next week, and we'll just go through a little bit at a time and show you. Like, this is a state of North Carolina income tax withholding statement from, sorry, it's just funny, 1961 for tax withholding. Total wages $167.50. State tax withheld $2.01. And I don't know what the other figures are. It doesn't say, but very interesting. There's 2 copies. Okay. So just stuff like that, just all kinds of stuff. Alamance Farmers Mutual Fire Insurance Association, some kind of a annual stockholders meeting. Your annual assessment on your insurance policy, so number so-and-so is now due in the amount of $27.50. 1973. Temporary seat from Colonial Furniture Company. Is there a date on here? 1960. A string that was probably around something. More receipts. Let's see what these are for. Copies, maybe, of possibly paycheck stubs or something. Oh, somebody had a taxpayer's receipt from they had a 1956 tax levy. Oh, that's not good, right? I won't show the name on that one. Maybe I'll cut these up and use them as something good to use as, and they have some of them have the old, whatchamacallit, carbon on to make a carbon copy on the back here. So you probably had 2 or 3 layers together and wrote on one layer, and then you had all your copies, right? So yeah, so these would be good for collage. I could use these, actually, parts of it, and just take the name part off, or put something over the name. I'll find something to do with them. And then here's a receipt from the tax department. Please see us at once. So, don't know who this person was, but they're from a long time ago, 1961. So, oh, this was my Mother's Day card. My daughter-in-law made this she makes all the cards for me, and she did the little dinosaurs on her Cricut. So, yeah, super cute. So I got to put that with my Mother's Day cards. Oh, okay, so here's some of the stuff that was in the box. These look like little bingo, like they're paper, but they look like little bingo. They look like a bingo game, but kind of different with all the little symbols. Like, so instead of numbers, there's big truck, stop sign, a bike, signs. This says hitchhiker. There's a hitchhiker on there. So yeah, and there's different ones. Like this one has a bird and a horse. So that's green, and this is blue. So there's a red one. They don't have a copyright on them. I don't know how old they are, but those are something different that I've never seen before. Some black and white pictures. June 1961. Not sure what that is. This is people. Oh, you know what? I saw some stuff in here from Yellowstone National Park. And this might be from there, because a picture from there, because there's something, a bunch of stuff, you know, going up into the air here. So that might be a geyser. So that might be what this is too. Can't tell. The date is right side up this way, but it looks like the picture might be upside down. It's hard to tell what, because I don't know what that is. Let's see what's in here. A little envelope. Siler City Monument Company. Siler City, North Carolina. I like the old envelope. And no telling what's in some of this stuff, right? Siler City. So we've got like kind of onion skinny paper here. Receipt of payment. Siler City Monument Company. Isn't that funny? I mean, it's not funny, but it is just because, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to find in here. Okay, some receipts. Just some old receipts from a wholesale company. 1950 and 1951. So yeah, we're just going to explore in here and see what I got going on here. Receipt of a policy and premium receipt. 1948, an old envelope. Cool. Just a cool old envelope. Nice and brown and aged. Let's see, it's open here on the end. So that's cool. Certainly can be used in a junk journal. 1957 certificate of insurance. 1953 receipt of payment. Another one. 1955. Wachovia Bank time payment department. So some kind of a payment receipt. I'm looking for a date real quick, but I don't. Due date. But it doesn't. Oh, here it is. 1961. Okay. 1961. Okay, so these are all receipts from 1961. Yep. Okay. These are cool. Some little envelopes. Just unused, junk, kind of like junk mail envelopes. Junk mail. Metropolitan. Oh, I guess they're payment envelopes, probably. Metropolitan Life Insurance Company. But aren't they cool? And craft colored. That's great. And awesome. I wonder if they're sealed shut. Let's see. You know, they usually are when they're old, right? Oh, they're kind of trying to be sealed shut, but oh, cool. I got it open. So I'll have to kind of unseal all of these so they can not unseal them, but open them so that they don't get actually permanently sealed. So I'll do that later. Well, that was in there, and that little band was around them. Let's see what this is. 1949, Underwriters Insurance Agency. Just like a bill, I guess. Bill for $10. Premium is $10 for 1 year of $1,000. It says bond, renewal for bond. 1949. Cool. Okay, so let's see. I guess I'll show you this next. This is, I don't know how old this is, but this was amongst the papers. Just a ledger book, never used. So these are always nice, and they're usually a signature, so you can take these out. Usually they're sewn in. I think I have one of these actually that I got at a thrift store. If I find the middle, usually they're sewn in, and you can just clip the strings. And they come right out. Is that the middle? Let's see. So I would like to show you the strings if they... Yeah. See, here's the strings right here. Right here. Little strings. Just clip them, and you have this nice wide piece of paper to use, and you can cut it down or whatever you need to do to use in a journal. Okay. Some pictures of somebody's puppy with after it's, what is that? I can't tell if he's got, I think he's got leaves on him. He's been rolling in the leaves. A little collar tag there. And I can't tell if this is leaves or something in his, almost looks like he has a bow in his hair or her hair. But I think it might be all leaves because there's a lot of leaves around. So anyway, And this was in their collector's card. Bill Clinton there. That's funny. He looks funny in that picture as far as, it is not a picture. It's like almost like a picture of a picture or something. Like it's not a very good picture. A quality picture, I guess what I'm trying to say. Here's a picture of a beach with, look at these old cars. Is this, oh, this postcard. I didn't realize. And no year, but let's see, Chesterton, Indiana. There you go. So it looks like sand. I don't know. And then there's a parking lot with all these old cars. Of course, they weren't old at the time, but aren't they cool looking? Yeah, that's a very, I like pictures like that of old cars and boats and things. There's, I think this one, I think I looked at this one. It's a basin in Geyser Basin in Yellowstone National Park. So yeah, you don't want to go in that water, do you? There's some horse pictures in here. So this is a horse stable or barn with all the little doors for the horses, and some girls are walking a horse down the middle there. Looks almost like it might be a, I don't know. There's a guy back there, it might be a jockey, I don't know. And here's a, looks like maybe a teacher writing on the chalkboard. Nice old black and white picture from no year here. Nope, just a number. Oh, and these were in there. I've always had just any stamps I've ever found were only the S&H green stamps. I've never had any other colors, so this was very interesting. These yellow, they say TV, it looks like. And, you know, probably just like the S&H green stamps. I've just never, in Florida, I don't know if they ever had any other color except for the S&H. So, like, I'm from Florida, so I always, you know, when my mom would save her S&H green stamps and go to the S&H green stamp store and get whatever she had saved up for. So I was used to those, but never saw any. I've seen other YouTubers show other colors of these kind of stamps, but I've never had any. So very cool that there were some there in that antique store. Here is a certificate. Norfolk and Western Railway Company. Now some of these things I won't use in, you know, I just wouldn't want to cut them up, so I might try to put them in my shop. Like this one. This is an antique right here. May 12, 1904. And even though it's got some tears and, you know, a little tattered, and it's old. Let's see what's inside. See, a little tattered around. But I would still rather have someone have it if it's anything important, or just, you know, people collect railroad type ephemera, so I would want someone like that to have this. But because I have some things in my shop too already that I got from this antique store that have things to do with the railway, right? Different railway companies. And I think I saved one of those for myself, one that was really beat up and tattered. Thought, okay, I'll keep this one, but the rest of them look like they're in good shape, and I'm just going to put those in my shop. And so people will buy those once in a while. I think I have a few left still in there, but yeah, this is in that category, something I wouldn't tear up. 1904. I mean, that's something. But it's, you know, it's just the cover here. And what is it exactly? It's to the Secretary of State, the state of Kentucky. This is to certify that the Norfolk and Western Railroad Company, a railroad corporation, organized, created, so it's kind of like a certificate of incorporation almost, or maybe it is. I'm familiar with the incorporation and corporate papers, so that's what this looks like in old type of articles of incorporation. So that's very cool. Very cool, really. That's awesome. I think that's really cool. Okay, awesome. Okay, so let's grab a few more things. I have a little bit of time here. The more we can get through, the better, because then I won't have as much to show you next week. So there's some pictures in here, some negatives. Now my son was holding the negatives up. He wanted to see if the negatives were the same thing as the pictures, and he said he didn't They didn't really look like they were the same thing, but remember I said there were some horse pictures? Yeah, we were looking at these. We did look at these. We didn't look at everything because it would take forever, but there's some little horse pictures in here, which I don't know what I would do with. I might stick them in a journal just for journaling space, but 1976, so they are vintage. They look like pictures that I took once upon a time with my little 110 camera. They remind me of that when I used to get that developed. I won't say what year that was, but it was a long time ago. Probably when I was a little girl. Okay, so just some index cards. You know, those aren't old, but these are, you know, just different colored index cards. I can take them out of here. They're perforated. And so you can just pop them out of here and use them in journals. Receipt from 1967. Just a regular old receipt. An envelope. Some envelopes, okay. Trade with friendly folks. We appreciate your business. Customer's receipt book from Colonial Furniture. Oh, cool. So she was making her payments, probably on some furniture, apparently. And they stamped this every week when she went in and made a payment, maybe. Yeah, so like here's a payment. Here's the date of the payment. These are all 1959 and 1960. So she paid $10. I'm trying to see, because here it shows the balance. $339.60, charge $927. So the balance went up, and then the balance went up again. I'm trying to see if she made payments, or is this all balance, 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 balance. So I guess these are payments here, maybe $9. Yeah, there the balance went down, down, down. Okay, then so all these are payments. Okay, doesn't show where it's not paid off yet. She's got a balance of $258.87 there in 1960. So K-Day Interiors. Very cool. Receipt. Okay, mysterious envelope from Wachovia Bank. A couple pieces of paper in here. First of all, you got this old envelope with a 5-cent postage meter stamp. Isn't that cool? Postage meter. Did they have postage meters in 1965? I guess they did. Maybe. I don't know. Apparently. Would that be from the post office that did a stamp like that? I'm not sure. I mean, I wasn't very old at that time, so I wouldn't know. But this is a receipt from 1965. This is cool. Just a cool old receipt from a concrete company. So that's cool. Wachovia Bank statement, maybe. Yeah, showing, let's see. It doesn't say what it is, amount. It looks like a negative. I'm just trying to see if it's what kind of statement this is. Okay, I don't know. I'm not sure. Here's a check, though, that, yeah, just a check dated in 1965. I'm just trying to see if it's for the amount in this receipt, in this statement here. Yeah, it is. So $378.11. That's why I was wondering. It has a minus, so she was in the negative, and she wrote a check here, maybe to cover it, or maybe this was a check that made, you know, that made her put her in the negative there. Oh, and here's a receipt on account 3. She paid it on $378.11 on this bill here. Receipt on account. So this all is connected apparently, and she had to straighten that out with her bank. Made a payment to the concrete company, went overdrawn on her bank account, and then I don't know what happened after that. Very interesting putting these stories together, right? Burlington Real Estate Company in 1942, sending her policy of insurance, it looks like, regarding something about her mortgage. So cool. Probably homeowner's insurance, right? A map. Okay, there was a few. She told me there was a few maps in here. So yeah, some old maps. Oh, some more of these yellow stamps. Cool. I'll have to put those with the other yellow stamps. And the Best of Baseball plate collection. Let's see what is in here. Your plate number. She must have got a collector's plate. You know, with those plates, like a plate. Just a regular glass plate or whatever, porcelain, whatever that it might have been made out of. So this is the certificate of authenticity here, apparently. The plate is not in here. I got all paper, so no plates in here. Okay. I don't know. Maybe that's what she paid. Maybe that's her receipt where she paid for it or something. But that's a cool little thing. And some more maps. My time is just about up, so let's see if we can finish this pile. There are photo greeting cards. These are little frames, and they're Christmassy, so that could be fun for December Daily or Christmas Junk Journal. I wonder, I mean, I have seen these before. I'm just wondering, they're cards, right? I think they're cards. Are they cards? Do they open? Oh, they're just little pockets. So that is cool. You could make this into a little pocket in a journal and have your journaling card in there. That's cool. Yeah, definitely can use those. The maps, and then here's a base, what is this, basketball collector's card of some kind. Paul Pressey, don't know. And then some photographs of, oh, are these postcards? These are postcards, 1966 it says on that one. So let's flip through these old postcards. Yep, postcards. They look like pictures. They look so much like pictures. Well, aren't those cool? Old buildings. I like this one. Some old motel with the old, look at the old car and truck there. Pendleton, Oregon in July 1966. This looks like some kind of there's a Payless drugstore right there. People parading. There's a parade there in Pendleton, Oregon. Okay. Some kind of stadium. Also in Pendleton. Belfast City. Postcard. This is Mexico. Justo, a Mexican city I never heard of, but very pretty. Look at the tall buildings. Those are cool. Okay. Oh, pretty waterfalls. Twin Falls, Snake River. Twin Falls, Idaho. There you go. Wow, I had no idea that Idaho had a beautiful falls like that. That's very cool. Look at those rocks. Those are major. London, isn't that cool with the shape and it's postcard. So cool. Okay, that's going to be it for today. My camera's going to cut me off. I hope you enjoyed. I have a bunch more goodies to show you, so I'll just save those for next week and just come back. We'll come back every day because I do a video every day, but come back on Thursday and you can see the ephemera to be continued, right? So thanks for watching today. Be sure you check everyone out and give them some thrifty love by subscribing to their channel. Thanks for watching and have an awesome day, everybody. Happy thrifting.